Hello YouTube, welcome to Lifestyle Aesthetics where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Today we are going to split our upper body workout into something more concise and something more simple, doing chest and back day, starting off with lat pull downs, 2 plates on each side. So with this machine, which is a different gym, what I like to do is I like to pause right at the bottom, hold that stretch because you will definitely feel it on the lats, and slowly release the handles. So with this machine, with the farther grip, you're going to feel it more on the lats, the middle, back. It's also going to help you to build biceps and forearm strength. And the reason we are going to control the weight like this is because you build more muscle when you control your reps and holding at the deep stretch. This is the way how you control the weight, building true strength. Because if you are lifting very heavy and doing your repetitions fast, you are not really building anything. All you're doing is just swinging and building momentum. But having your body upright, like so, and pulling down on the weight, this is how you build true muscle, true functional strength. And for some of these machines, depending on what we do, we're doing 2 sets. So on this one, that pull down, I'm doing 2 sets. On this chest press machine, I'm going as heavy as I can, but still being able to do 8 to 10 controlled reps. As you see, I'm holding it at the top and then slowly releasing at the back. So we didn't really start off with incline bench press today because I wanted to fill out more on the middle chest. This is the motion where you are pushing forward, and I haven't really trained pressing forward in a long time, so I wanted to test out how my strength would be on this machine. So on the stack itself, I have only gone up to the middle portion, which was about 180 pounds. So holding at the top and then slowly releasing it is the way I like to train for any of these movements. So compound heavy movements first is what I recommend. And since I felt like my chest needed to grow a little bit more, I have done 3 sets on this machine. So the first 2 sets I have done it heavy, and then on the last set I will be doing a lower weight and then pushing out more reps until I reach failure, until I cannot push anymore. So those were the 3 sets. And then we are doing reverse grip lat pull downs. So aside from working out the biceps and forearms, this is going to burn your lower back a lot, but the grips actually matter. So with the chest and back day, essentially what you're doing is 6 movements. You're doing the upper chest, middle chest, lower chest, and then upper back, middle back, and lower back. So on this particular day, I just wanted to build more strength on the pushing forward and pressing out more reps with the upper pecs. But I have gone for more strength when it came to pulling movements. On this lat pull down, when you have a double hook, the weight will feel different. It will feel much more heavy. And as you see, my back is mostly straight when I release the grip, but I'm trying to hold it at the bottom stretch. This is going to help you build a strong lower back. And what it transfers over to is being able to bend down, being able to pick things up from the ground. This is what that functional strength would be able to turn into when you do these type of movements, specifically the underhanded lat pull down. And the grip that I like to use is a straight bar and putting it towards the end of that straight bar. And on this machine, it's something quite unique where you put the barbell inside a handle and then you use a V grip bar. So I had to play around with the positioning of doing this, but doing it at a close grip also helped me to build strength on my lats. And what I like to do is I'm standing at a 45-degree angle, a slight lean forward on 2 plates, and then holding it at the top and slowly releasing it. You will feel your biceps and forearms burning. when you do that motion. And then you reach full failure, so you can't do anymore. Right here, we are doing upright rows, but behind the back. So we couldn't find another bar where it was straight. So you have to essentially place your hands on the part where it's slanted at a 45-degree angle. So the same idea where you are pulling up, aside from working the rear shoulders, which helps you to protect yourself from injury, from pressing heavy stuff, picking things up. You are going to build a strong upper back because you will be supersetting this movement with pronated grip rows. So immediately right after, I am grabbing my 50 pounds and then I am leaning slightly forward and then holding it at the top and then releasing at the bottom. So your feet placement depends on how comfortable you feel. But for me, placing them closer than shoulder width apart helps me to focus more on that pulling and not bumping into my legs. So I placed the bar with somewhat more straight bar and doing this with a pronated grip. So you have to be aware that when you're using the cable machine, having a pronated grip and doing upright um, rows like this is going to be friendly for your joints on your wrists and on your shoulders. But if you're doing these with the dumbbells, I would highly suggest doing this on a reverse grip or supinated grip in order to not mess up any joints. And then immediately after, we are going to be doing some upright rows with a slight lean to focus on traps and upper back. So 2 sets of these is what I've done because I feel like my traps are getting there, so they don't need that much movement. Um, Doing my third set actually to help me just control the weight, focusing on doing these correctly, holding at the top, and then slowly releasing it. Be mindful that if you pull too far up, you might injure yourself because it's not at a full range of motion in the sense that you are pulling in an unnatural position. So you need to figure that out when you are doing those upright rows from behind the back. So I haven't really dropped the weight as much on the dumbbells, but I have changed the pin on different weights in order to feel more control on the rear shoulders and on the upper traps. So my last two movements would be Smith machine incline bench press. So I am putting this at a level 2 on the bench and then just repping out slow and controlled just to build that pump, that momentum on the upper chest. So this would focus on the upper chest more than the lower pec and the middle pec. Since we have already done the middle pec on the forward press movements, you would essentially work out the entire chest with a more focus on the middle part. So doing this on an incline will definitely help you build a strong upper chest, increasing the weight just slightly with 10 pounds on each side to feel that pump. All right. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.